Well, I grew up as a pastor's kid in Detroit, Michigan, and always around church and always attended church.
I was born here I was actually born in Memphis, Tennessee. Moved out to Keller, Texas when I was 4 years old.
Well, I grew up in Watauga, Texas, just right down the road from the Met, and I went to school in this area. I've lived here my entire life.
I grew up in Denton, just north of here, and I ended up graduating from Liberty Christian School over there, and then I headed out to Louisville, Kentucky, and graduated not long after that from the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. The journey with the Lord backs up all the way to my years in junior high. My whole family just sort of fell apart in front of me when my parents got a divorce.
Started facing a lot of challenges when I was around 11, 12 years old, and a guy named Nathan Jones came into my life and really helped guide me in the right direction. He was having me go to church with him on every Sunday.
And I had a really young assistant varsity basketball coach named Shannon Bowes, who got me involved in this organization called FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
It wasn't until we moved to Texas in my 6th grade year that I really began to understand what it meant to have a relationship with Christ and really understand what it meant to give my life to Him. And it was when I was 11 years old, I surrendered my life to Christ.
Due to just the diligence of a friend of mine, inviting me to church and inviting me to be a part of a really solid student ministry. That's really where my walk with the Lord really began.
And at 12 years old, that's when I accepted Christ as my Lord and personal Savior.
And so I got saved when I was 16, actually at a FCA rally at a TCU football game. After I graduated from high school, I stayed around here in the area and went to college at TCC for a couple years, and I was actually able to work as an adult leader with the student ministry I had been involved in.
Well, I get to be a part of the Southeast campus team, and that consists of high schools like Central, Birdville, and Richland High School. And I'm really excited about investing my time in these students and really building up our ministry in that area of our city.
I'm working with students from the Southwest region, which includes schools like Haltom High, Fossil Ridge, and Saginaw High School.
I'm blessed to be working in the Northeast campus team, where I will be working with schools like Keller High School, Grapevine, Southlake, also Faith Christian.
I'm going to be heading up the Northwest campus team, and I'm so excited to be working with students from schools like Liberty Christian, Northwest High School, Byron Nelson, and Timber Creek, and just specifically getting to just walk alongside with the students at those schools.
And I'm so excited to work with students because I know in my life I had mentors and pastors that helped me in my relationship with Christ and really understand what it meant to be a Christ follower.
Student ministry is so important to me because, like I said, my life and my journey with the Lord began at that critical time, and I just feel like the Lord has given me the skills and the desire to work with these students because I see how important it is to really learn who God is and make God ultimate in our lives so that when they move on and are out of the student ministry and are on their own, that they have a firm foundation on who God is and they will walk with Him on into adulthood.
My calling for the ministry when I was 15 came from the fact of being able to work with other students my age that were going through a lot of struggles. And part of my heart's desire and what God's put onto my heart is to really work with students to let them know that God does have a future for them, as Jeremiah 29:11 says.
It's just those aha moments when you get to see students go from not understanding and not fully realizing how much that they have a Savior that loves them, and then them transitioning into them going out and making disciples of their schools and in their family and their home lives. And so I'm so excited to be working with the students here at the Met.